Before anything he created inhabited earth, he was everything alone. He was God on his own. He was still king with a throne. It's not his creation that made him the greatest. You cannot get greater than ultimate greatness. It's out of his love that he chose to create us. Created the heavens and then he created the earth. He hadn't fashioned us yet. We was still part of the dirt. It was still black as my skin before we contended with sin. In the end and beginning, the enemy entered into the dimension, devising division that led to dissension. Oof. The spirit of God inhabited the sky and hovering over us all. Then he said, let there be light, and he switched on the light, and he saw it was good for us all. Then he took all of the light he created and decided to surgically separate it. He called the brightness the day and the darkness the night, and today that's still right where he placed it.
Stop.
That's day one.
He's tough. He's not about to. Is he about to go to every day? You're not giving it to us like this. You are not that tough. Wow.
On day 2, he continued the mission. His vision became clear. World was water, placed the expanse in the center. Split the water down the middle. Put water above the expanse, the water below the expanse, he left it. We call the expanse, I reference the sky. Our God calls it the heavens. On day 3, he said separate water under heaven into one place. Water was ocean, dry was land, and new turf was then named earth. Out of the earth came vegetation, all of the plants and seeds. And you know a tree by the fruit it bears, so on good soil sow seeds. On day 4, he brought out the light.
Really, bro? You really about to rap all 7 days of God's creation? Is that what we're doing right now? Be honest. Is that really where we're going right now? Like, you're that tough? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. I've never seen somebody do this. Have y'all seen anybody? I've never seen anybody do this. That's crazy to me.
He told him to shine in the sky, separate all of the seasons, all of the years, separate day from the night. He hung up the sun and the moon, then plotted out all of the stars. Everything we see distributed in light was created for us on day 4. But if you've been tracking the story, then something ain't right. Cause he had said, let there be light on day 1. So what was the light? It wasn't no sun, it wasn't no moon, and he hadn't plotted the stars. So what was the sources of light if the sources of light were created day 4?
What is there to say? Corey Paul. What? You're really that tough? No, honestly, are you really that tough? Like, he's theologically on point. That's crazy. Like, he's literally telling the whole creation story in the book of Genesis. That's wild to me. And he's rhyming it. Like, it's crazy.
God is the source and that's just a reflection. The sun, the moon, the stars, reflections of him. He is the essence. He is the light. He is the life. He is the giver of blessings. He makes the visible possible out of the darkness into incandescence. On day 5, he brought the ocean alive. Everything we see that's swimming in the sea, he created and it multiplied. That big fish just gon' swallow Jonah when he try to run from his calling.
Come on, bro.
Blue fish that Jesus gon' whip up in John and feed over 5,000. All the fish the disciples gon' catch when they switch the sides, they cast in their net. And that one fish that Peter gon' catch with the coin in his mouth to pay off their tax. Next on the list,
he's tough.
He told the sky to fly. Everything we see that soar up above, he created and it multiplied. The raven that'll feed Elijah, showing God can even use the unclean. The rooster, crows 3 signify Peter has denied he. The dove from up above on Christ's shoulder, let the spirit free. And I know if his eyes on the sparrow, then he's watching over me.
That's in the book. That's in the book. Wow. And he gonna change it up? And he's changing it up? What is happening? Can somebody really tell me, please, like where he came from and who this guy is and why I've never heard of him before? Like, that's crazy. He's rapping the Genesis story. You know how hard it is to rap, period? But to make everything make sense is crazy to me.
Day 6. God spoke to the earth, generate more life in it. Listen, livestock like the one sheep when the 99 go missing. Crawling creatures like the locust, he gon' send a pharaoh, yeah, I mean business. And wildlife like them lions in the den with Daniel, but they couldn't kill him. Now,
that's crazy. Like, he's mixing in the animals that God created on the 6th day into the stories of the Bible. Are y'all following this? Like, that's crazy. He's that tough. I need to check out your channel, bro. I don't know what you on. You on something different. That's crazy. Like, he going off. Like, wow, what is this? Like, that's crazy to me.
Like man in our image, creating them after our likeness. He's speaking in plural, the Trinity with him, the Son and the Spirit beside him. Our Highness created us with a purpose, part of his vision. And ours, represent, rule, reproduce, that's the mission. Represent God fully focused so that you can clearly see his image. Rule on behalf of him through trust, this hill family business. Reproduce God's presence is the premise, I'll endure it to the ending. Think it's finished, that's when he replenished and his business plans since the beginning. And then we were given the plants of the earth and fruit of the trees to eat. Except for that one, and you know what we done. Ironically, it wasn't sweet. Ooh. And then he saw all that he made, and very good he perceived indeed. And then it was evening, and it was morning, and the sixth day was finally complete. God doesn't sleep or slumber, but it says on the seventh day he rested. But if he God, he ain't getting tired, so what's the reason that he rested? Cause everything he do destined. He rested for us as a motto, that we should rest in him, work from next, and that's the only plan we should follow. The 7th day is the Sabbath day, God set it aside as holy. Rest in him, cast all cares of the world, really get to know. And pray from your heart with devotion. Let go of that fear that you holding. Hold of that pain, that trauma, that drama, you really just gotta let go of it.
He's tough.
I'll ignore of it. Take hold of the spirit, let go of it. Gon' drown in them tears or swim in that living water that he pouring is flowing in. Yeah, take you a sip and drink more of it. And you got you some God, but get more of him. You thinking about leaving, been thinking about you since the Genesis. Like where we going, then I'm an informant. Food on the table and bread on my plate. How can I rest till my brothers is safe and they come out of space and they hard for their faith? Bowing and bending, but never we break. I took all of that hate and replaced it with grace. And the wages of sin is my debt, but my savior took wrath on behalf of my flesh and still right in my place. Hey.
That's crazy.
The wages of sin is my debt, but my savior took wrath on behalf of my flesh and still right in my 7 days.
Y'all letting this man give it to y'all like this? That's crazy. That's a bad boy. That's wild. This dude just gave it to y'all in a Genesis story in a song. That's crazy to me. Like, some people just create it differently. Like, that's crazy. Whoever this guy is, I'm about to check out some more of his music because it's ridiculous if he doing that. So this guy, man, I give you big ups to that. I'm definitely going to leave that video down in the description below, man. Make sure you guys go check this guy out. But anyway, man, if y'all rocking with us, man, y'all want to ride the wave, man, we on one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and we out of there. Gone.